Good morning everyone. Welcome to today's maths class. Let us continue the problems from the exercise 3.5. Here we need to solve the pair of linear equations by using cross multiplication method. Okay. Now the first problem from the first Roman. Here he has given two equations. They are x minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now let us take the coefficients of x, y and constants. Okay, here a1 by a2 means the ratio between the coefficients of x is 1 by 3. Here b1 by b2 is the ratio between the coefficients of y, that is minus 3 by minus 9, that can be simplified as 1 by 3, and c1 by c2 is minus 3 by 2, minus 3 by minus 2 can be written as 3 by 2. Here you observe a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 both are same, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3, but these two are not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Then what can you say about the given pair of linear equations? They are inconsistent equations. Inconsistent equations means we get parallel lines when we try to draw the graph for the given equations. So there is no solution for the equations. Okay. Therefore, the given equations have no solution. So it is not necessary to solve by using any of the methods. Here the second problem, 2x plus y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. First of all, let us write the given equations in the general form, that is 2x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0, and here 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0. These two are the given equations after changing into the general form. Now let us check the coefficients of x, y and constants. Now a1 by a2 is 2 by 3, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is equal to minus 5 by minus 8. So clearly you can say that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so we can say the given equations are consistent equations, so we can solve the equations. See, here a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, the given system of equations has a unique solution. Okay. Now, let us solve these two equations by using cross multiplication method. For that, let us write the coefficients in first in this way: b1 by b2, b1 b2, c1 c2, a1 a2, again b1 b2. In this way, if you write, so I'll take the numbers here: b1 b2 1 2, c1 c2 minus 5 minus 8, a1 a2 2 3, again b1 b2 1 2. So cross product we can take like this. Now the next step, let us do here x by b1 C2 minus B2 C1. 1 into 8 minus 2 into minus 5 is equal to y by minus 5 into 3 x by B1 C2 minus B2 C1, that is 1 into minus 8 minus 2 into minus 5 is equal to y by C1 A2 minus C2 A1, means minus 5 into 3 minus 8 into 2 is equal to constants 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1, that is 2 into 2 minus 3 into 1. So we can write it as x by 1 into minus 8 minus 2 minus plus 10 is equal to y by minus 5 into 3 minus 15 minus 2 minus plus 8 to the 16, 1 by 2 to the 4 minus 3. So this implies x by minus 8 plus 10 is 2, y by minus 15 plus 16 is 1, and 1 by 4 minus 3 is 1. So we get here x by 2 is equal to y by 1 is equal to 1 by 1, 1. So by taking the first one and the last one, we get x by 2 is equal to 1 and y by 1 is equal to 1. From this, x is equal to, if you transpose 2 from the denominator to RHS, we get 2 into 1, 2, and y is equal to 1. Therefore, the solution for the system x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Okay, this is the cross multiplication method. Now the third problem, 3x minus 5y is equal to 20 and 6x minus 10y is equal to 40. Okay, now let us write the given system of equations in the general form, that is 3x minus 5y minus 20 is equal to 0. We have shifted the term from the RHS to LHS, and 6x minus 10y minus 40 is equal to 0. Okay, let us check the equations whether they have the solution or not. So what is a1 by a2? 3 by 6. 3 by 6 can be written as 1 by 2. Here b1 by b2 is equal to minus 5 by minus 10. This can be written as 1 by 2. And also c1 by c2 is equal to minus 20 by minus 40. This also can be written as 1 by 2. Here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. What can you say about the given pair of linear equations in this situation? We can say that the equations are dependent equations. Okay, they have infinitely many solutions. Therefore, the given system has infinitely many solutions. Okay, so it is not possible to find the solution because it has infinitely many solutions. Okay, now look at the fourth problem. X minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0. Let us take the coefficients of x, that is a1 by a2. a1 by a2 is 1 by 3. b1 by b2, the b1 by b2 means the coefficients of y, minus 3 by minus 3. That can be written as 1. And c1 by c2 is minus 7 by minus 15. That can be written as 7 by 15. Okay? Here, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So therefore, what we can say, therefore, the system, the given system has only one solution, has a unique solution. Okay, now we can apply cross multiplication method to solve the given pair of linear equations. Let us write. So first of all, we have to write the coefficients like this: b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, again b1, b2. We have to take crosswise multiplication like this. So let us take the numerical coefficients. They are b1, b2 are -3, -3, c1, c2 -7, -15. Here a1, a2 1, 3. Again b1, b2 -3, -3. Okay. Now we are using cross multiplication method to solve the equations. That is x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equal to y by b1 c2 minus b2 c1. Again c1 a2 minus c2 a1. c1 a2 minus c2 a1. After that 1 by here a1 b2 minus a2 b1. a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now you look at this. This implies x by -3 into -15, that is -3 into -15 is 45, minus -3 into -7 is 21, is equal to y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 means we have to multiply like this. -7 into -3 is -21, minus -15 into 1 is -15, is equal to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Here we have to multiply 1 into -3, -3, minus 3 into -3, -9. So this implies we can write x by 45 minus 21 is 22, 24 is equal to y by -21 plus 15 is equal to 1 by -3 plus 9. Okay, now x by 24 is equal to y by -21 plus 15 is -6 is equal to 1 by -3 plus 9 is 6. Now we have to take the first one and last one to get the x value. After that we have to take the second one and last one to get the y value. This implies x by 24 is equal to 1 by 6 and the second one y by -6 is equal to 1 by 6. Okay, now from this we will get x is equal to 24 by 6 and y is equal to -6 by 6. Therefore x is equal to 24 by 6 is 4 and y is equal to -1. So this is the solution for the given pair of linear equations. Okay. Now the second Roman first problem. For which values of a and b does the following pair of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions? So we know that a pair of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 has an infinite number of solutions if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so here we have to take the coefficients of x, y and constants first. From the given equations, see what is a1? a1 is the coefficient, x coefficient of the first equation 2. What is a2? a2 is a minus b. Okay, b1 is 3, b2 is a plus b, c1, c2. What are c1 and c2? Here c1, 7 is in the RHS. If you take to LHS, it becomes -7. Here this also, if you take to LHS, this becomes -3a, minus b and plus 2. And these are a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 of the given pair of linear equations. Let us check the ratios between a1 and a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. What is a1 by a2? Actually, if the given system has infinite number of solutions, then what should happen? a1 by a2 must be equal with the B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. This implies what is A1 by A2? 2 by A minus B is equal to 3 by A plus B is equal to minus 7 by minus 3A minus B plus 2. Okay, so let us solve this equality to find the values of A and B. Okay, now you look at this. This implies if you take the first two terms and if you multiply, cross multiply, you will get this implies 2 by A minus B is equal to 3 by A plus B. If you cross multiply, you will get 2 into A plus B is equal to 3 into A minus B. So we get 2A plus 2B is equal to 3A minus 3B. Okay, now you look at this. 3A minus 2A. If you take 2B into RHS, we get minus 3B and minus 2B is equal to 0. 3A minus 2A is A, minus 3B minus 2B is minus 5B is equal to 0. This is the equation we got. Okay, now let us take the first and third, otherwise second and third also you can take. Now I'll take like this. 3 by A plus B. Let 3 by A plus B is equal to minus 7 by minus 3A minus B plus 2. Okay, if you multiply crosswise, we get this implies 3 into minus 3A minus B plus 2 is equal to minus 7 into A plus B. So we get minus 3 into minus 3 minus 9A, 3 into minus B. Okay, 3 into minus B is minus 3B, 3 into 2 6 is equal to minus 7A, minus 7 into B minus 7B is equal to, now look at this. Now we can write this as minus 9A, you can take minus 7A into LHS, we get plus 7A, minus 3B, and you can take minus 7B into LHS, we get plus 7B, plus 6 is equal to 0. So minus 2A plus 4B plus 6 is equal to 0. If you divide with minus 2, we get A minus 2B minus 3 is equal to 0. This is the second equation. Okay, so let us discuss these all steps once again. So now here he has given two equations, and he has been given also that the two equations have infinitely many solutions. Whenever a pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions, we can say that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. That's why we have taken A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2 equated like this. Okay, by taking this first two, we get this one first equation, that is A minus 5B is equal to 0. And by taking the equalities second and third and multiplied crosswise, we get the other equation A minus 2B minus 3 is equal to 0. Here we have two equations in terms of A and B. By solving these two equations by any of the methods, we get A and B values. Let us continue. Now I am going to solve these two equations. A minus 5B is equal to 0, and the second equation, what is the second equation? A minus 2B is equal to 3. Now by changing the symbols of the second equation, we get plus A minus A. We can cancel them. Minus 5B plus 2B is minus 3B. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. Therefore B is equal to minus 3 by minus 3, that is equal to 1. Now let us substitute this B value in first equation, that is A minus 5B. A minus 5, B value 1 is equal to 0. This implies A minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. This implies A is equal to 5. Therefore, for A is equal to 5 and what is the B value? B is equal to 1. The given system has infinite number of solutions. Okay. Finally, we got the values of A and B. For those two values, A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 1, the two given equations have infinitely many solutions. Okay. Let us continue the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.